handwriting.
Mm-hmm.
So let's take it to handwriting.
Yes.
And how you actually analyze that.
Yes.
And the thing is, when we met, you hadn't seen my handwriting, but you gave me a description of how my handwriting is. And since we hadn't confirmed about the podcast session from yesterday night, I'd want us to just go maybe through my Insta stories from the people that I picked, and the people who've watched the stories, because of course some are even scared of sending their handwritings and stuff. So I'm just going to pick people from my Insta stories, randomly show him the picture, and then he's going to give me just a little description of how and what they have going on, or something to do with their personality, right?
Definitely.
That makes sense.
It does.
Okay, so let's do that then. So let's just pop up my Insta stories and see who's up for this challenge randomly. Straight to my Insta stories. Let me pick the first one on the timeline here. Is Nash. Her name is Nash.
Nash.
Yeah. So that's her.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Do you need more pictures or just one is okay?
One or two.
Okay. That's one, and then maybe another one. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, that's her.
Excuse me. Now, maybe just to clarify this to our viewers. I know there may be tension, just to submit your handwriting. Maybe let me just clear the air and then just go direct to Nash.
Yeah.
Handwriting encompasses a lot about you, about your personality.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm not here to expose you or things of the sort.
Yeah.
I'm just here to help you become better. I'm here to help you be the best you, be the best version of you.
Yeah.
And chances are high, when you're accustomed to something, you rarely position yourself to get to know more about yourself. So hence, the anxiety, I would call it the anxiety or the hesitation to have someone let you know more about you. So this is a very healthy process. It's not an intimidating process. It's a process to help you become better. I mean, that's what this is about. When we talk about purpose, it's about being the best version of you. So there's nothing to be scared about. Just forward over your handwriting, our top 5 colors, and then that's it. Get to know more about you. So we have Nash.
Yeah.
So
Nash Wanjao.
Nash Wanjao. Okay.
Yeah.
One of the key things that I see about you is you're reserved. You're selectively reserved. You have an inner circle that the process of it is through your very keen, you've got a very keen eye for who comes into your inner circle. Now the projection is that you're friendly, you're really accommodative. But for those people who really know you, there's a filter line for who you enter into your inner circle. You're very reserved for that. So people can know you for you're very, there's a thin line between this when you can be extroverted, experimental, you're trying out things, you're out there. This energy of the party, the energy of doing things, but at the same time you go back now the introverted you comes in and selects everything thoroughly. So you have a very thin line between the two. So that means you accommodate two types of friendships here. Those that know you for your extrovertedness and those that know you for your introvertedness. But you cherish more the introverted ones because you love your space. You love your space. You love your space. So
can I select another one?
Select another random one. There's more about you, by the way. Reach out.
Yeah, it's just because, we are running against time. So I'm trying to pick. I have Njambi Gitiwa. She's a good friend of mine. I just hosted her on the podcast a few days ago.
Yeah, Njambi. There's a very honest, you have really managed to work on your ambition and aggression of life. You've really become specific now. Your personality has changed. You are now more focused, more, I would not call it transparent, but you're very blunt with people, and you can be. You can really be the one to sit down with someone and let them know how things are. So right now, your personality is you're more focused and more ambitious, more aggression. You have really harnessed that now. So for people who don't really know you, they're gonna be, I really have to look for a formula to come and have a conversation with you, because that is the outer shell they see. But you're actually a very open-ended person. People can come and have a conversation with you. But you know, every personality has its presence. Your presence communicates, come, know what you want. All right. But the real you're open. You can hear people out. But that's the projection of your personality. So you're very focused with life for the moment, you know. And you can come out as blunt, but for people who know your personality, you're a very likable person and very open. All right.
That's very nice. That's very nice. Okay, so
please confirm this, you know.
Yeah, please confirm this.
Yeah.
And then I have Suhan. She's a very good friend of mine.
True.
She's an artist. Let me see. She doesn't post a lot of pictures,
Okay.
but that's her. This is her,
Okay.
and that's her as well.
Okay.
So yeah,
You said
Suhan.
Suhan. So Suhan, there is something interesting about your personality. You're very easy to have a conversation with. You either create conversations, and that's one likable personality about you. There are people who don't create conversations, which means they dry up pretty quick. But for you, you create. You know how to steer ahead a conversation, and that's good because you are more outgoing. You experiment things a little bit more. So we have this free spirit with you. So any conversation that happens to be like more territorial, you're not really accustomed to that. You love your open spaces, but at the same time, you love reality check friends. What do I mean by that? You love people who are just cutthroat, blunt with you, who are just going to tell you as it is. You love reality, and this is what you need to grow, because you see, with your likable personality and the way you create conversations, it opens up to people who may not be as focused, may just be in for the ride, for the wind. I say chasing the wind kind of fun, but you love reality check friends, which is really interesting. So here's the challenge. Your reality check friends may collide with those who are free-spirited. So who are you going to accommodate more now? Who are you going to give a chance for? But anyway, I like your personality, and the only thing is I would need Suhan happy, a little bit more happy, because when she is irritated, you can see someone else.
That's
right?
her. That's her. That's her.
So I need her in her best moods most of the time.
So this was my guest yesterday. Her name is Shoshanik.
Shoshanik.
Yeah.
Yes.
So these are her pictures.
Yes.
That's her.
Okay.
And do I have another one? That's her as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoshanik, one.
And she actually submitted her handwriting as well. I have her handwriting.
Oh,
or would
wow.
you like to see her handwriting, or this is?
Oh, that and her handwriting would be good.
Okay, so that's her. And
Alright.
then let's see her handwriting.
But she's very deep. She's very deep. Very, very deep. I mean, okay.
That's her handwriting.
Which indicates the quick brown fox jumped over the
fence.
The fence.
Yeah.
You're very deep. I think that's just one thing that captured me. You're selectively introverted. People may misjudge you for being antisocial, but you're not. I strongly believe you have an eye for assessing people before you begin conversations. You have an eye to check reactions first before you begin a conversation first. In fact, when someone comes so friendly to you, you're like, let me kind of know you first before we get a little bit free with.
You have to confirm this. You have to confirm
this.
Yeah, please confirm
but
this.
I see a very deep person. I mean, you have one valuable friend here. The reason I say deep is because they take a lot of time to digest. I mean, these are people you don't want to hurt because they protect themselves. In fact, if I'm to give them a fruit, they're like a coconut. All right, they're hard on the outside but very soft inside. Okay, so They're very deep. They can be poetic. Sometimes they can have less words. They can be bubbly. From an outward perspective, you may look like you change like the weather. But for someone who really knows you, is that you're really in tune with yourself, and that's what you really try hard to bring out. Therefore, you're gonna be in isolated places in most of the time. You wanna be alone. You wanna process ideas. You just don't want to speak for the sake of speaking. And in one word, you're deep.
Interesting.
You're deep. But I don't need this. How can I put it? This dungeon in you to remain as it is. You need to be discovered. You need to be out there, and I think that's why you got friends.
So